Well, hello there, and this is Auntie, and I am coming to you with the review of 90 Day Fiancé. What now? If this is your first time being here, please like, comment, and subscribe to my channel. And for all of my new subscribers, thank you so much for subscribing to my channel and becoming part of the family. And to all my faithful nieces and nephews who have been with me for the long haul, thank you all so much. I am going to go ahead on and get started with this review. This is a new season that's picking back up. We all watch, for all of us who are faithful ride or die 90 Day Fiancé fans, we know that we have seen these people before. We saw them when they first went through the K-1 visa program, and now they are finally picking back up on their stories and giving us the lowdown on what is happening right now. So the first couple that we saw is ALLA and KIRLYAM. They've been married for 3 years, and they met while he was on a mission trip to Brazil. They both speak Portuguese. She's from there, and this is a language that he has learned. We find out that they are now expecting a baby. And so I think that that's absolutely wonderful. To be honest with you, I don't remember a lot about this story. I know that Alan is from a big family, and I think that they were having just a little bit of issues with him about, you know, who she was and why he would find someone like that. But he had been back and forth and doing different mission trips, and he really fell in love with her. I think that they are a very cute couple. As we can see, you know, later on in the episode, she talks with her mom and her sister via Skype. And she really misses them, and especially given the fact that she is now pregnant and bringing a life into this world. So, you know, we'll continue to look at them. I don't think that there is a lot that is going on with this particular couple, but we'll see, you know, whether or not they end up bringing some fire into our lives. The next couple that we see is Matt and ALLA. Okay. She is from the Ukraine, and he had already been married twice before, 2 failed marriages under his belt. And so when he met this particular woman, his family wasn't really feeling it. His mom is one of those free-spirited type of women, and she kind of, you know, is neither here nor there with the relationship. But he has a twin brother, and his twin brother gave him and her the blues. He is dating, the twin brother is dating this young lady, and Matt had taken several opportunities to have them to double date, and he always has something to say. In the last conversation before they got married, he asked her if she loved Matt, and she told him, no, I don't. She flat out told him, no, I don't. And so when that happened, Matt was kind of, you know, wondering, okay, so why wouldn't she say that she loved me? She explained to him that, you know, by me being from the Ukraine and going through the things that I have been through in my life, of course, you know, she has a son by the name of Max. She just wasn't in love with him. She said she liked him a lot and she wanted to be married to him, but right now she could not say that she loved him. I thought that that was fair at the time. I thought that the brother was miserable. He wasn't married to his girlfriend. And I've just felt like Matt, you know, included his brother into too much of his business. Right now, they are living in his dream home, and she wants to move. She's like, I'm tired of, you know, driving back and forth. I'm tired of my commute, because right now she has a green card, and she is in cosmetology school, I guess. And so, you know, she's tired of it, and basically, you know, he, being the kind of guy that he is, wants to accommodate her wishes. And he says, okay, I guess we need to go and look for a house. When she first came from the Ukraine with her son, he was off the chain. And I mean, when I say off the chain, I thought that maybe, you know, there was a little something wrong with him. He seems that he has calmed down a lot since he has been with Matt. So maybe Matt has done him some good. We will see, won't we? Okay. So the next couple we see is Melanie and Devar. Now, for all of you all who know, Matt Devar is from Jamaica. When he came over here, the sister Beverly was giving him the blues. See, she is one miserable, lonely, you know what. And all she kept talking about was because he lived in Jamaica, that he saw a lot of women. Well, she lives in the United States, so she see a lot of men. He has this nice body, this nice physique, and I think the sister was kind of feeling him a little bit. She just didn't take the trip first. She just didn't see the little mermaid man coming about the water. But Melanie did. Melanie stayed over there. She said she had the best sex of her life. I bet you did. Everybody needs a Devar or a Winston or a Sebastian. You know, them famous Jamaican names. But anyway, she has a son, and his name is Hunter. And Devar and Hunter really connected before he came over here. One of the things that was one of the standouts that happened when we first met them, I guess about maybe a year or two ago, when we first met them, was that he was sending money back to his sisters. He had sisters who lived in Jamaica. One of the sisters would not work, could not work. They made a lot of fun. They teased Melanie quite often, and they laughed and they made a joke of it because she was taking care of Devar. And they really made her feel stupid. The sister, you know, was like, why should I have to work when my brother can send money over here? Devar also has a mother who lives in the Washington, D.C. metropolitan area who had already come over. Her intention was to bring all her children over, but she wasn't able to do that. And so when he came here, he went to go and talk with his mom. And the mom was like, you know, basically, I need your sisters to come over here. So there's pressure on Devar to take care of his family over in Jamaica. And his wife had a lot of problems with it because she was the main breadwinner. But you know what? You get what you pay for. And at the very early beginning of their relationship, she was paying for everything for Devar. We see now that he has his green card. They've been married a little over a year. And, you know, that he's in diving school. He's away from the home more than he is at home with her. And so, you know, of course, she brings her sister Beverly over. And the sister Beverly has something negative to say. You know, when she tells her that she's pregnant, she said, oh, for his allegedly first baby. Beverly, I thought by now that you would have gotten a life and caught a crowd. But I see that you haven't. And you know what? It's all good because eventually maybe you will. And you'll mind your business. But, you know, they're looking for a bigger home and all that kind of good stuff. So let's just see, you know, how this works out with the two of them. But you know, their relationship was a little rocky with the people that were standing on the outside. You could tell that they had a genuine affection and love for one another, but they had a lot of interferences in their relationship. Let's just hope that that is resolved and that they can have their baby and they can also raise Hunter at the same time. Okay, our next couple is Josh and Alexandria. Now, they were really interesting because he was from a Mormon family. And when he met her over in Prague. She was over there studying. She is actually from Russia. She was one of those girls that was into drinking and dancing and a nightclub and all of that. And because she fell in love with him, she was conflicted because she still wanted to be the woman that she wanted to be. When she came over here, she saw that they all lived together. She was, you know, quite shocked. And they ended up living in the basement of the mother's house. And, you know, she just was like, oh, okay, I got to get out of here. They ended up moving eventually into their own little place. But she had a lot of conflicts because, you know, if you're a dancer and you're like one of those wild people, you're not going to come over here with your luggage packed with Mormon clothes. She joined the religion and she looks like she's flying right. But it's just something that just seems a little bit off to me about Alexandria. She just doesn't seem genuinely happy. She has changed a lot. She's lost some weight. She's colored her hair red, and she just looks different. Her husband is still looking the same Mormonish way that he always did look, but it just seems like something is off. And then, you know, they have this little baby. They too have been married a little over a year, and they have this little baby. But they were screening the baby's face out. But you know what? I picked up on these teas. I don't know if y'all did, but the baby didn't look. The baby looked a little African American shaded. Like even the hair texture on the baby didn't look. I don't know. Maybe that's me. Write down below in the comments if you picked that up. But I just was like, that little baby don't look white. And that hair texture don't look. I'm saying. I don't know if it's a cover up. I don't know what's going on, but I was feeling some kind of way about it. I just was like, something ain't on the up and up with this. But anyway, I move on. The last couple we have is Nakia and Lo. Lord Jesus. Alright, for all of you all who have been keeping up with this, when she first met him online, he posed as a Nigerian prince. And she fell for it. Hook, line, and sinker. He kept saying that he was going over to Vietnam because allegedly he was staying over there going to school, and there was an incident that happened and he had to get some paperwork in order to clear himself for the K-1 visa. She was so pressed to see him at the time that she ended up flying over there. When she flew over there, he was over there with a friend. He was expecting her, but he wasn't expecting her. He had the room all laid out with flower petals on the bed and balloons and all of that kind of stuff. And, you know, she was just, you know, there for the ride. And they ended up going out one night, and the best friend was there, and the best friend had a conversation with her and basically told her that he was trying to get back with his baby's mother and that he wasn't actually a Nigerian prince. Duh. It don't take a rocket scientist to figure out that that was a lie. But anyway, I digress. And I move on. She has a son by the name of Malcolm that she is allowing this man to come into her life. She's been a single mother. She thinks having this liar with her who she has found out that has cheated on her, posed as a fake prince, done all kinds of stuff, and she's still with them. I kept wondering when she left Vietnam, she stormed off, smashed some ice cream in his face, and she stormed off. I kept wondering whatever happened to that couple. But now we getting ready to see. Now he's at, you know, in the United States, just came fresh off the plane, you know, hugs her and then tries to hug the son won't feeling it. And I am just really curious to see how this is going to work out. This is an introduction to all of you all who have not seen this before. There are some of us who have been watching 90 Day Fiancé from the very giddy up. And that is Auntie. Auntie has been watching for so long that she knows these host of characters inside and out. And we're going to travel with them this season. Through the snow, through Halloween, through Thanksgiving, maybe through Christmas. And we're going to see what ends up happening with these couples and what now. Anyway, that's the end of this review. Summarizing what's up now. What's happening. Thank you so much for being here. Again, please like, comment, and subscribe. Love you to pieces.